thank you for such a wonderful welcome. Welcome to my literacy all steady, where I feed your students' imaginations and add to their vocabulary. We all know that what they feed their minds will shape their futures, and I just want your students to have the healthiest literacy appetite possible and to really hunger for books. So today I'm going to share with you the new school year Raising a Reader recipe. So get a pad and a writing instrument in case you'd like to take notes, and I will be back with you after this commercial break. Okay, welcome back. My name is Carrie Baccio, and I am the early literacy chef, but I also manage the Raising a Reader program. Let me go ahead and put this on the stove on simmer. There we go. So for those of you who do not know what Raising a Reader is, it is a take-home book bag program that rotates books in and out of families' homes on a weekly basis with many different goals, but the two main ones are to create a reading habit and a love of books. So the recipe that I was talking to you about before our commercial break has several ingredients, and I'd like to share those ingredients with you right now. The first ingredient. This is not an ingredient that everybody likes, but this ingredient is needed in this recipe. There will be no book bag rotation. Reason being, with all the studies that the CDC has done and the Library Association and Raising a Reader National, it would just take a lot of time and effort to disinfect every book in every bag and every bag. And it just wouldn't be 100% safe. You could use the book bags with a time to disinfect the books, but what happens is a child or two or three turn in their book bags late, and that could be problematic. So we've decided as an agency and me that we will not be rotating the book bags this year. Again, it just won't be 100% safe. Okay? So our second ingredient is, if you go back to school to teach in class with your students, or some of you are already going to be starting in class with your students, you may use your Raising a Reader books in the classroom. That way you'll have more multicultural books and books in Spanish. So at least you'll be able to use your books for that purpose. The third ingredient is the one that you use the most of. It is about our orientations, story times, and workshops. So everything that we're going to do, all our work is virtual this year. The orientations I will create for the teacher, which is you and which is here and right now. Also for parents and students. The parent and student orientations are optional. As long as you convey information to them about Raising a Reader, that's good enough for me. Also, the story times. The story times are for your in-classroom use or for you to share the links with your families. That way they can show their children at home, and they're approximately 30 minutes long. Now, the workshops. The workshops will be done virtually as well, but as a parent myself, I know it's difficult to watch a workshop for an hour, hour and a half at home with everything going on. So my workshops have been done in the form of vignettes, or in a chef's lingo, in small bites. That way, one workshop could have maybe 4 10-minute small bites, or 4 10-minute vignettes. A little more doable for a parent at home with their children. All right, and the workshops, the story times, and the orientations will be placed on our agency's YouTube channel. And let me show you the information. This is it right here. So it's, you go to YouTube and then you go to Parent Services Project Videos. Videos is very important. That will get you directly to our channel. And on this channel is where you'll find everything, hopefully organized by topic and language and age group. Now, if you go on there and you don't see a workshop that you need for your families, or you don't see a workshop in the language for your families, do not hesitate to give me a call, send me an email, okay? I will go ahead and create one for you. And you might go on there or at the beginning of the year and find that there aren't that many. Don't worry, every week I'll be creating a story time and or a workshop and adding it to our YouTube channel. That way you'll have a library to choose from. Okay? Awesome. Fantastic. Ooh, I forgot this step. Very important to the recipe. If you would like a live workshop, contact me. We can arrange a live workshop. Those will be about an hour long, but it kind of depends on the topic. Could be a little less, could be a little more. But just know that you have that option to offer to your family, a live workshop. Our next ingredient was in your most recent email, and that is regarding the pre-survey for your families and for you. So I have created a very short pre-survey for your families on SurveyMonkey, excuse me. There are about 4 questions, super short. All you need to do is send them the link, and then they go ahead and click on it, complete the survey, and push done, and it'll be sent directly to me. Your survey as the teacher, there are 2 questions, and it'll work the same way. The next ingredient is something new. You will be able to access the Raising a Reader national website and all the virtual resources available for free and for you to share with your families, should you choose to do so. Now, you must be inundated with resources, but I think it's worth taking a look. Plus, they have all these links to these story times done by the authors themselves. Now, there is a universal login to get into their website, and that information is right here. You go to www.raisingareader.org. Then you click on our network in the top right corner. Next, you enter the username, which is oan@raisingareader.org. And lastly, you enter the password, capital R, capital A, capital R, 94065. Our next ingredient is another item from Raising a Reader National. They are offering family fun packs. What are these? Well, I'm going to show you. They are bags full of goodies. So they're drawstring bags. And in each bag comes 4 books. In this case, this is the Spanish Family Fun Pack, and there are 4 books that are bilingual, English and Spanish. And then we also have manipulatives. Just so you know, this is a preschool summer fun pack. Some crayons, a bunch of Unifix cubes, a journal, and this one is the Super Summer Book Bag Family Guide. So there are 6 weeks worth of ideas that families can do with their children to support learning outside of the classroom. And they're fun ideas, because we all know if something is fun, the children are going to have a natural motivation to want to do it. The bad thing is I do not have funding for these family fun packs, but it may be in your budget. Look at ELAC, check ELAC, PTA. I don't know if some families can afford to buy them. They're about $40 plus tax and shipping. So this is a kind of a way to get books into families' homes, since we're not doing the book bag rotation, but it also helps with that homeschool connection, which we're always striving for, right? This summer, I was approached by several parents that said that they did not have the necessary learning tools in their home to complete some of their work, their homework. So this is another way to get some of those learning tools into their homes. Just wanted to share that with you. And if you need help finding funding, let me know that. I will do my best. But just know that this is an option for you. Our next ingredient. Yes. Actually, this came in the most recent email I sent you. In the email, I attached a classroom informational form. I really need you to complete that and send it back to me. A lot of times, your contact information changes, and I don't find that out until the end of the year. And then I wonder, why didn't that person contact me? Because they never received the information I sent. Also, it's a good way for me to find out who are the children that are in your classrooms, because I am creating these story times and workshops for them. So I want them to be relevant. And then the last and very important ingredient, disinfecting your Raising the Reader materials and doing your inventory. This was sent in the most recent email, but it was also sent in an email back in May. This process is very important. If you choose not to disinfect, you still need to send me back the agreement and handwrite on there that you decided not to follow the protocol to disinfect your Raising the Reader materials, and that you chose to let time disinfect your book bag. And then just send that back to me, please. Also, your inventory can be done at the same time. This is extremely important because in the new school year, the following new school year, hopefully we'll be able to rotate the book bags again, and I need to know how many materials were lost and or damaged. So I need to be able to request a certain amount from my funder to be able to replenish all your materials. This is all due August 31st. So keep in touch with me. Let me know how things are going. We need to take a commercial break, and I will be right back. Okay, well, that is the recipe for the new school year.